Welcome to this lesson where we're going to be learning a tune called Canario. Now Canario was a style of French dance from the 17th century. I'll play it for you now. Now we start off with our little finger on A on the 5th fret 1st string, and we play that note, and then we go to G with our middle finger on the same string. So our first two notes leading into the song are, and then we get this chord here. First finger on F sharp, and that is played with an open 4th string. So we have, then we go open E, back to F sharp, and then D, all single notes, nice and easy. So we have, then it continues on, same notes again, so it repeats twice now, and then it does the same notes again, the same chord. Now it slightly changes here, open E to D, and then open A and E. Those are the open strings 5 and 1, strings 5 and 1 together. So we have, and then we go two single notes, D and C sharp. There's D, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then back to this chord here. Now, what is this chord? We have an open 4th string, we have an A on the 3rd string, and we have a D on the 2nd string, which we play all together. And then we round this bar off by hitting the 3rd string A and the 4th string D. I'll just play you what we've done to this point. Now continuing on, we play the same notes from the beginning, A to G, and this time with this chord here, we do a little hammer on and pull off. So we hit the D and F sharp, like we did before, and then we hammer on to G and pull off, like this. It's quite a quick hammer on and pull off, as you can hear. And then we continue on, E, F sharp, D, just like in the previous melody. So we have, and then we go A to G. Now it changes a bit. We hit the 4th string and the G again, the 1st string again, and we pull off. So we have, then open E, back to F sharp, D. Now I'm going to play you that line again. It goes. And to finish this line off, it repeats again. A to G, hammer on and pull off. Now it's slightly different. It goes open E to D, and then we hit the 5th and 1st string open with a hammer on and pull off at the 2nd fret. That's F sharp. So it's A and E together, hammer on to F sharp and pull off. So we have, again, and then we round this off, D, C sharp, just like we did earlier. Exactly the same way of rounding it off. Now before we continue on with the second half of Canario, I'll play you what we've learnt so far. And that's where we got to, and this is what we're going to be learning next. To begin with, we hit 2 single notes on the 3rd string, open G and A, 2nd fret. Then we hit a chord, open 3rd and 2nd string, which is a G and B. So now we have, then we go 2nd finger on C sharp, 2nd string, 3rd finger on D, 2 single notes. So we have, then we drop back, lift your 3rd off, keep your middle finger where it was on C sharp, add your 1st finger on A, and we hit those 2 together. So we have, then we continue on 2 single notes, climbing up the scale, D to E, so just plain old D, and plain open E, and then we go 1st finger on F sharp, with open D on the 4th string. So we have, and continuing on, open E to F sharp, back to D. So we now have, then we go A, G, D and F sharp. This is really like a repeat from the very first section. Once again, A, G, D and F sharp, open E to D, open 5th and 1st, and then D, C sharp. So if you've learnt the first section okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll play you this line now, the whole line. Now continuing on, we more or less have a repeat again of the first line of the second half. We go open G to A, G and B, C sharp to D, back to A and C sharp as a chord, single notes D, E, and now here it's slightly different. We hit D and F sharp and hammer on to the G with our middle finger. So we hit D and F sharp, D open 4th string, and F sharp with the 1st finger, hammer on, open E. Now if you want, you can hammer on to F sharp like this, or you can just play the note and then to D on the 2nd string. Sometimes you get a nice effect when you combine 2 hammer-ons together, but that's just a matter of taste. So we go open E, F sharp, D. Let's play it to there from the beginning of this line. And then we round the song off by repeating the first part, A to G, F sharp, A to G, and then D and G together as a chord. It's slightly different now, so it's A, G, D and G, and pull off to F sharp. Just slightly different again. A, G, D and G, pull off to F sharp, open E, down to D. Let's try that from the beginning of the line. continue on, open E to D, and then we get A and E, that's the 5th and 1st string played at the same time, with a hammer on and pull off to F sharp. So we hammer on to F sharp and pull off, and then we go D, C sharp, D, A, D as a chord, 4th string, A, and D on the 2nd string. And I'll just play that last line so you can hear how it sounds. And as you're playing it, you can gradually slow down to indicate that the song is ending. That concludes the learning of Canario. It's a lovely little piece. You may want to gradually increase the speed the more you practice it, because it can be played quite fast for effect. Look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. D and G and pull off to F sharp. Just slightly different again. A, G, D and G, pull off to F sharp, open E, down to D. Let's try that from the beginning of the line. Then we continue on, open E to D, and then we get A and E, that's the 5th and 1st string played at the same time, with a hammer on and pull off to F sharp. So we hammer on to F sharp and pull off, and then we go D, C sharp, D, A, D as a chord, 4th string, A, and D on the 2nd string. And I'll just play that last line so you can hear how it sounds. And as you're playing it, you can gradually slow down to indicate that the song is ending. That concludes the learning of Canario. It's a lovely little piece. You may want to gradually increase the speed the more you practice it, because it can be played quite fast for effect. Look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.